Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 8 of Navratri workshop, the Passion to Profit workshop. It has been a great week as we discussed so many things in this community. And all the 7 topics that were discussed are being loved by people who want to grow. And day 8 is dedicated for a very, very special topic, that is time management. If we don't do time management, we don't utilize our 24 hours wisely to keep our body, mind, and soul in sync, the growth becomes very difficult, isn't it? To grow in any particular area of our life, be it on the personal level or professional, using our time very smartly, very wisely becomes very important. Now, these time management classes are being done by beginners to the advanced level people. Be it a 9 to 5 going person or someone who is operating his or her business from home, or even a housemaker, a homemaker who handles so many things. Everybody gives importance to time management. There has to be some planning. There has to be good productivity. Only then we get time for ourselves, for our family also. And that is why we will discuss about smart time management. Why I say smart is only the hard work don't give results sometimes. It takes much time than our expectation. But if we want to be more productive, if we want to take out time for ourselves, for our family also, then it is very important for us to see where we can save our time that is going waste and gain as a me time for us, so that you can work towards your self transformation, you can live in peace, happiness. All of us need love, happiness, isn't it? Money is definitely a part of it, but we will be able to grow more when we are happy within. And for that, you have to spend time for yourself also, for you, with your loved one also. So most of the times when we think that how we will manage our career, because we have to give time to our family also, you will hear from most of the many of females around you that I have to take care of my kids, I have to take care of my family, I have to do so much. How can I work towards my passion? It is next to impossible. But there are many, many hacks that you can use, time saving hacks that you can use in this regard, and break the myth that you have to spend 8 to 9 hours every day to build a 6-figure income from home. Mastering time management is very essential to thrive your home-based business or any business. You can achieve high productivity You can bring your mind, body, and soul in sync when you manage your time properly. I can also say that that is the secret sauce of staying happy all the time, because you divide your time wisely and do right things in your higher productivity hours. Let's see how can we do that. The power of time management. When a person is able to do time management properly and energy management, as I discussed in previous class, day 2 or 3, that it is all about our energy levels. The work that is very important should be done when our energy level is very high. So it is about time and energy management. You gain control of your time and make conscious choices. You think and make conscious choices about how you spend every minute or every hour of your day. So you gain control, efficiency, the ability to work increases. You get tangible results. So your efficiency is increased to a great level. Maximize your output by focusing on the most impactful activities. Reduced stress. In spite of thinking that you have to do this also, that also, and feeling burnout, try to manage your time properly. And then only you will be able to live a stressful life. So for this, you have to see, you have to define your priorities, categorize your task as per Eisenhower matrix. You can categorize tasks into urgent, important, delegable, and avoidable things. Identify what is the most crucial task that will impact your business to a great extent. List it down. Then break your long-term goals into short-term goals, long-term tasks into short-term tasks. Small, small batches. Break them down into daily or weekly priorities. Eliminate the time that don't align, that is don't relevant to your business goals. Work towards your vision. Remember we did a vision and goal setting class? So the vision that you visualize that day, keep that vision in your mind. It should be so fresh that whenever you close your eyes, you can see the vision, you can feel the vision, you can taste the success that you desire for. And then only you will be able to decide what to do and what not. Ask yourself, this is a self-awareness question. What are the top 3 tasks that should stop doing today to improve your productivity? What is those 3 tasks that you can avoid? Just just think about it and write it down. Now, these self-awareness questions, trust me, works a lot. Many people ignore this, think that they will just hear and go and implement. No. Self-realization is more important in everybody's growth journey. Everybody's growth journey is different. It is a journey of self-transformation. That is why I usually include one self-awareness question in most of my slides. How do you do time blocking? for maximum productivity. To increase your productivity, it is very important to block your time for the urgent tasks, less important tasks. So schedule in advance. Allocate time for specific activities. I'm not saying that just write down that, yes, 9 to 11, I have to do that. It is a matter of time. So maybe you are not fixing any particular time for it. Like I said, 9 to 11. You need to specify that every day, this 1 to 2 hours you will spend in activities that are most important. The time when you are in your highest energy, do the most important work at that time. So allocate time for specific activities, promote focus and structure. Block 1 to 2 hours for focused business activities instead. And batch similar tasks. Those tasks that are similar and require similar effort, do that in one shot. Batch them so that you have the mental clarity that, okay, fine, these works can be done in one shot and the other work can be taken later. So in this way, when you batch similar tasks, you tend to complete the task sooner than the expectation. I mean, this is the personal experience. Batching similar tasks and scheduling in advance and doing the most important work when you are in highest energy. They always work. Like in the initial days when I started my entrepreneurial journey, I used to feel lost due to a lot of work I had to do all alone. And I used to feel burnout. I used to feel stressed. And I used to work for continuous 8 to 10 hours. But later on, I realized that I need to sync myself first. I need to get into the proper system to operate my business. And then only I can achieve my goal. Like many people, for example, I will tell you, they start a business just to utilize their time and to just manage their monthly expenses. And some people wish to grow more like never before. They dream really high. If you dream, if you want to achieve higher goals, bigger goals, then you are blessed that you want to achieve bigger goals. Just trust the process and follow the system. These things, these topics that I'm mentioning, they may seem very small topic, but it is very important. It helps you to increase your growth rate, the speed of your growth to a great extent. Prioritize high impact tasks. This we already discussed, right? You can see that, you can try to allocate the most time for tasks with the greatest return or investment. If you want to increase your profits, think accordingly. Include breaks in between too. keep you energized. Regular breaks, small breaks in regular interval of time helps our brain to reboot. We don't feel burnout, we don't feel stressed. We do it in offices also, right? When I was in 9 to 5 job, I had 3 to 4 people around me. We used to fix that, yes, every 2 hours we will take a break and we will reboot our system. And that really worked for us. And this worked for me till now because I am working from home since 6 to 7 years. And even if I'm working from home, I need break. I take break so that I don't feel burnout sooner than the expectation. So again, ask yourself, how often do you allow distractions to interrupt your focus? If you feel distracted in an hour, take a break before feeling distracted. Take a short 5 minutes break. Stop yourself from being distracted. Rather, take a break and indulge yourself in whatever you like having a cup of tea or, uh, you know, looking outside and enjoying the nature. So block your time accordingly. And if you are feeling stuck, feeling burned out, not able to figure out how to stay away from that stress, you can always get back to me. We can always see what is missing in your routine so that you can achieve your desired happiness and financial goal as well. So the next one is you can try is applying 80 to 20 rule to high impact tasks. So what happened in this principle, as mentioned, Pareto principle, 80 to 20 rule to focus on tasks that drive 80% of your results. Remember to focus on tasks that drive 80% of your results. Identify high impact tasks. I mean, this is so true. In my professional journey also, when I was not ready to change my routine, I was not able to grow in a faster pace. It was only when I started implementing these rules that I am discussing with you, right? So applying 80 to 20 rule helps a lot. Just think about it. Are you prioritizing yourself? Try to focus on tasks that drive 80% of your results. Identify them. Determine tasks that contribute most of your business objectives. Identify which 20% of tasks contribute most to business growth. Delegate or minimize low impact activities. Focus on tasks that drive results. And don't forget to review your work and then adjust the strategy accordingly. Following the same pattern may not work for you. Maybe you have to change the way you are working a little bit to achieve the desired goal. Ask yourself, what 20% of your tasks are responsible for most of your results? Think about that 20% tasks, list them down, and then work. Applying the 80 to 20 rule to high impact tasks really works. I'm giving you time to think about those 20% of your tasks. Even if you are a beginner, think what is most important for you right now. If you're not able to start, starting is most important rather than planning what needs to be done down the line. And if you're already having a business, if you are an independent consultant, trainer, coach, or any related domain, think about what we are discussing. Now, as we're talking about saving our time and utilizing that time in a better way, you can always try to leverage technology because we have so many good tools that can save our time to a great extent. So here are some examples to track your time that you are not wasting more number of hours. Try to monitor where you are spending time, on what activities you're spending. Look for the time wasters. Identify those time wasters. For example, Rescue Time is an app that helps you track your time for communication, for hassle-free communication, so that you don't get confused about, all the communications needed. You can always use Calendly. Like I use Calendly to track all the meetings I have. It is an excellent app that you can use. Social media content and management. Now, staying updated and connecting to your audience has become very important. This can be done through social media effectively. So what you can do is, if you're a beginner, try to use some free tools to make eye-catchy banners, eye-catchy posts for your social media. All by yourself. If you cannot delegate the task, you can do it yourself too. I have done the same in the initial years. It's only when I hired team members for everything, till then I was handling all these on my own. So Canva is a very good platform for social media content and management. There are many tools that can schedule your posts in advance too. So try to explore what's best in the market and what you can utilize in a better way. Overcoming time wasters and distractions. Once you have overcome these things, the journey becomes very smooth. 3 major distractions that you can look for, identify in your routine, are social media, email overload, and unnecessary meetings. More number of meetings doesn't mean that you will be more productive, isn't it? You may feel burnout by involving yourself in some discussions that are not necessary for now. So, what is the solution to handle them? If you are getting distracted through social media, are you getting distracted through social media? Ask yourself. Most of the people say yes. What do you think? The answer is yes. Okay. So if you are getting distracted through social media, the solution to that distraction can be scheduling specific time for social media and block those apps if they are really hindering your growth. And you can actually, what you can do is, like I do, use WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook in your laptop whenever required. Don't keep them logged in on your device. You will automatically get distracted if they are in front of you, isn't it? If your growth really matters to you, limit them. Limit the use of social media. Use them whenever required. Now, email overload. Set aside a specific time to check the emails and respond to them. Unnecessary meetings. Decline unnecessary meetings. Avoid unnecessary discussions. They will distract you from your path. So you can ask yourself about what's one distraction you can eliminate today to gain more focus. What is that one distraction you want to work immediately? These self-realizations are very important. Achieving work-life balance, scheduling personal time, prioritizing family and friends, staying active, practicing mindfulness. They matter a lot. If you are looking for real growth, work on these so that you feel complete. Your body, mind, and soul are in sync. So that you don't feel quitting. Don't feel to quit. Tracking your time management is really important. Weekly reviews, reflect what you're doing, how you are doing, adjust your strategy properly, and celebrate small wins. Celebrating small wins and doing these 3 steps helps in maintaining the growth rate. How will you measure the effectiveness of your time management improvements? That's what you should ask now. How will you measure? By doing these things, you will be able to know where you are going wrong, what is not working for you. I mean, many of us keep working, keep uh, giving efforts, keep putting efforts, but we don't review about the outcomes. how we are doing that. Many people say that I have tried that business, I have tried that thing also, it is not working for me. Now, in every industry, a lot of audience are sitting out there. It is not what we are doing, it is about how we are doing that, how you are operating your business, how you are branding yourself, how you are launching your business, how you are approaching your target customers. Now, a very interesting question. Ask yourself, if you had an extra hour every day, all for yourself, what would you like to achieve? What would you achieve? Take a few seconds to think about. If you had an extra day, extra hour, I'm so sorry. If you have had an extra hour every day, what would you achieve? A lot, isn't it? Now, I have done a lot of things to gain extra 15 to 20 minutes every day for myself. That we usually discuss in our internal community. What did what we have to sacrifice sometimes to gain extra hour every day. And trust me, when you see tangible results, it's all worth. That is how you manage time, right? Successful businesses don't need more time, they need better time management. Don't micromanage, try to delegate. And then only you will be able to improve. Then only you will be able to grow more like never before. I hope I did justice to this topic, time management. Managing time can be done very easily when you follow a step-by-step process. It's not a long process. You just need to prioritize things and do things more effectively. Remember, how you are doing your work matters a lot. That's all for today from my side. I will open the room now for some discussions. Thank you so much for joining. Keep the energy alive, keep the vibe alive in you. You can achieve whatever you are willing to achieve. Don't think that what you are doing or what you want to do is wrong. Think about how you are doing that, how you are putting your efforts, how you are managing your time, how you are branding yourself, how you are approaching your clients, how you are offering solutions to your customers' problems, how you are filling the gap. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow.